What is the greatest sexual healing a man can have by practicing tantric sex? The biggest transformation that happens when a man is approaching tantric sexuality is definitely the transformation we make at the energetical level, what is about controlling the sexual energy, controlling the instinct, and controlling this extremely obsession and addiction we have with the ejaculation. So the tantric tradition teach to men how to control the ejaculation, and this it starts first in your mind. It's a mental pattern that is being established from our experience, but also it's from society, from centuries, and we can even say it's an anthropologic behavior, that human beings have because of reproduction. And we see also in our modern society that the performance of men are decreasing more and more. Now the average duration of a man in bed, it's really short. We're talking about few minutes. So what's going on there? We definitely need to change something. And so here comes the sexual healing for men, is the training to change this pattern in our mind. When a man puts the ejaculation first, in the sense that the only things we know about sex is penetration and ejaculation, then we miss what is the beauty of the sexuality, the beauty of being with a woman, the foreplay, hours of love making. This, it's something that has to be rediscovered, because it's a greatest gift that tantric sexuality gives to men. And this, it's also a gift towards women that definitely need longer time before they get aroused and before they get eventually into orgasm. So it's very important for the men to change this pattern, to change the focus that we have when we have sex. So it's important, therefore, to learn to control the sexual energy, to control the most animalistic instinct of penetration and ejaculation, which is not bad in itself, but definitely this is not what tantric sex is. It starts from there. It starts from the fuel of the sexuality, the raw wild animal sexuality. It's completely fine, but from there must be a transformation, and in Tantra we call it the sublimation of the energy, to change the quality of the pure raw sexual energy into something else. And by moving this energy up to the spine, along the chakras, then we can actually gain the perfect control to the sexual energy. And moving it up to the higher chakras means to divinize, to make our sexuality something really high, really divine. And therefore the approach we have to sex towards women is completely different. We start to enjoying more the way and not just the goal. So the goal will not be anymore the ejaculation, and of course when a man ejaculates, also lose a lot of energy. And therefore, by not losing the energy, you're always charged, you always have this enthusiasm, you can make love for hours, and women notice it. They are delighted by a man who can really bow to this femininity, to really serve a woman as an embodiment of a goddess. And this is only possible when you can tame, this explosive sexuality. And therefore my invitation is to start learning to transform, the mental pattern of the obsession of ejaculation, into something which is, enjoying more expensive pleasure, which is not focused only on the genitals. It's not focused only on the rewarding of just a few seconds of pleasure in the ejaculation. And so this comes the first step where we men learn this deep healing, which is a mental healing, and then this expand into our behavior when we have sex. Therefore, the tantric sex start into this transformation to the lower instinct into divine qualities.